But we're setting ourselves for another exciting season. They're always exciting to watch our under-21s because in one way or another there's goals involved, and these two have shown that in their opening games that they played. Blackburn have conceded 10, but United have also been able to go and score, I think, is it 7 or even 8, is it?
Something like that, isn't it? 4-1, 2 against Arsenal, 3 against
9.
Barnsley, 4 against Stoke.
Yeah. So there's goals here. It won't be 0-0. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Nice fleet of foot from Malachi Sharp. Can't complete the pass, but turn themselves back into trouble. And this high press from Manchester United will be a feature, so just keep a little eye on it. You can see 4 players bombing around, 5 players trying to join that press high in the Blackburn defensive third. Fredrickson forward to Curley. Out wide it goes to Mather. Curley left-footed. What a ball that is, by the way. Infield it comes. Fletcher's going to have a go from distance. Well, he's earned every right, and he's forced to save 2 out of Joe Hilton. And it is a fairly spectacular effort from the edge of the penalty area.
Brilliant vision from Ruben Curley, and a pinpoint pass as well, cross-field. And there's Fletcher, appearing in the same position on the pitch that his shirt suggests.
United just not quite back in the position they wanted to be. Pulled back edge of the penalty area. Smash goalwards.
Oh.
And that's a very decent interception to take all of the pace off the ball to allow Dermot Mead to pick it up.
Yeah. Tommy Yoro using all his experience there. Was just pulled behind Mafumbi. And when it fell to Tijon, if he hadn't have been there, that would have been 1-0. Protecting his goalkeeper.
Calmest man on the pitch as well, Tommy Rowe. Certainly calmer than I was in the commentary box. That's given away. McAllister, I think he feels that he was fouled there, but it's going to be Oganai that manages to gallop down the touchline. Infield, chance here for Fletcher. Rolls it across. Real opportunity for Ruben Curley, but just maybe slightly too heavy, that first touch, which allows Blackburn in.
Good goalkeeping.
Yeah. Sweeper keeper, Dermot Mead.
Yeah. Well, it's an open game. And again, Jack Fletcher finding himself in that position that he loves to be in, where he can pick a pass or he can strike with his left foot in the corner, right-hand corner of the box. But Ruben Curley in a much better position, and he'll be disappointed his touch let him down.
No, there'll be a lot of you that maybe haven't seen too much of the Manchester United Academy previously, maybe using that MUTV subscription you picked up for pre-season. So we'll try and give you a little bit of an idea of who's who as we go through this game and what they're about. Still with this attack from Blackburn first. Clever footwork on the edge of the penalty area. That's a lovely touch from the striker. It's just wide, and it's Mafumbi that manages to get the shot away, and Dermot Mee, I think, has managed to turn that round the post.
Yeah, it's a good save. It's a really good touch from Mafumbi. Ball played into him by James Edmondson.
Dermot Mee looking to advance the ball up the field. Dermot Mee from Northern Ireland has been part of the Manchester United Academy for a long time. Signed a new contract actually not so long ago. It's a clever ball over the top for Sharp, who is absolutely rapid. He's got the cross in too. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Route 1 football, but absolutely clinical from Manchester United. Ethan Ennis grabs another at the start of the season, and United lead.
I mean, it's incredibly simple, isn't it, football at times? But make no mistake, as good a ball as this was over the top, Malachi Sharp had absolutely no right to be able to put a cross in from there, being under all that pressure, running at that pace. I mean, I have to say, Isaac Whitehall, the Blackburn captain, will be disappointed with his part in that. But Ethan Ennis watched him all the way, and he nods it beyond Joe Hilton in the Blackburn goal. It's a really, really good goal, but what a piece of play from Malachi Sharp on that right-hand side. He definitely made something out of nothing there.
Credit to Ethan Ennis too, who just does enough to get goal side of Matthew Litherland, just beats him to it. And I think you can probably excuse Matthew Litherland for thinking there was no chance there was a cross that was coming in from that position.
No, he thought his centre-back partner would have dealt with that and should really have dealt with it. But full credit to Malachi Sharp. It wasn't a bad ball over the top.
Forward it comes, chance here. In the penalty area it comes, Malachi Sharp! Oh, it's off the post and back to the goalkeeper. Well, the ball into the penalty area was brilliant again. Cut through the Blackburn lines. The finish looked like it was tuck bottom corner. The woodwork denies Manchester United.
Did the goalkeeper get a touch? I think he actually got a touch on it, didn't he, Joe Hilton? If he did, it was done as a really good save. Blackburn have played their part as well. They've had a couple of decent chances of their own, but I think if only for the performance of Joe Hilton in the Blackburn goal, it could be a little bit more handsome. But the way they've passed the ball, the movement, their understanding, the space that they find, no, I think it's been a very enjoyable half of football.
That's Finn McAllister into the referee's notebook. And 1 minute of time added on at the end of the first half. A first half that the difference between the two sides on the score sheet is just Ethan Ennis's goal. I think performance-wise, Manchester United will be maybe a little disappointed. They haven't managed to add to that tally because they've had some really good opportunities and played some excellent football in and around the Blackburn penalty area. But for the shot-stopping ability of Joe Hilton, who certainly Blackburn's player of the half. Mee sends it out to Curley. Curley back to Rowe. Can't keep that one in though. Half-time whistle goes, and down the tunnel the two sides head, but Manchester United will be buoyed by that first 45 minutes. A brilliant ball over the top for Malachi Sharp, who hooked it back to meet the head of Ethan Ennis. Brilliant work all round to give Manchester United a 1-0 lead. Countless other opportunities for Sam Mather, Jack Fletcher, Ethan Ennis and Malachi Sharp as we went through the first 45 minutes. None of them could beat Joe Hilton, who was excellent in the Blackburn goal, and it means that at half-time, Manchester United lead at Ewood Park by 1-0.
I think he probably realised that with the influx that his time here was going to be limited on the playing field, but he thoroughly deserves an opportunity to go and prove himself at the highest level in Italy.
And he will have the opportunity to do that in a Napoli side that are really pushing at the top of Serie A. Good luck to him. Offside flag going to go up there? No, it is not. The shot's going to come in. Dermot Mee's going to make the save. And look, if you remember Scott McTominay for anything, it might be the goal from the halfway line pretty much that he scores over Edison against Manchester City, or it might be the brace that he bags as a substitute against Brentford last season, which for me was right up there with my greatest Manchester United memories. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Oh, he scored some great goals, and he scored some very, very important goals, none more so than the ones that he scored last season. But no, the very, very best of luck to him. Always an honest, hard-working, that any manager would enjoy having in their squad and their team.
Aye, good luck, Scotty. Hope it all goes well over there in Italy. Meanwhile, Blackburn on the charge with Brandon Powell, who's gone scything through the midfield, managed to get a ball into the penalty area too. That is good goalkeeping again from Dermot Mee. And Mafumbi will be wondering how on earth he didn't manage to get a toe to it.
Yeah, he's carried the ball a long way. He was asking for a foul. Again, it was alert goalkeeping by Dermot Mee, but he was allowed to carry the ball a long way. And Manchester United have been a bit rattled at the start of this second half.
Yeah, Blackburn have started with a little more bite, haven't they? And here they are again in a dangerous position. It's one apiece. Tyjon with the goal, Blackburn with the equaliser, and the pressure telling in the opening 6 minutes of the second half.
Well, they deserve that, I have to say, by the way that they've started. We've seen nothing from Manchester United going towards the Blackburn goal, and he was the player that I picked up on in the first half that looks a real tidy footballer. Igor Tyjon, it's a lovely turn to buy him that space away from Jack Kingdon. Disappointed that it wasn't cut out, but he moves his body really well, and he completely wrong foots Dermot Mee on this occasion, and you have to say that they do deserve that from the way they've started these opening 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah. Has Polish citizenship, Igor Tyjon, and energy on the Manchester United bench as we get towards the point in the game where substitutions will be considered. Jacob Devaney, strong in central midfield, willing runner. Louis Jackson, excellent centre-half. Poked out by Ethan Ennis, but for the speed of Malachi Sharp, looked like it was just going to roll out of play, but quick across the turf. The number 7, chance here for Ruben Curley, who sweeps it left-footed and forces another good save out of Joe Hilton.
Yeah, not the first time we've seen him in that position, and it was perfect for him because he just cushioned it with his right foot to be able to whip it into that bottom corner. Another good save from Hilton. Well, that'll be just where he wants it, Ruben Curley. 18, 19 yards out.
Leads to another corner. The other two substitutes, Jaden Camerson and Gabe Biancheri. And Biancheri's had a strong start to the season too. Dangerous off the bench for Manchester United. Let's see what they can do with this first set piece of the second half. Whipped in, nodded goalwards, almost turned home by Malachi Sharp as well. Somehow kept away from the Blackburn goal.
Ogunai did well then as well. He was being closed down really quickly.
That's a good recovery from Powell as well. Makes the initial stop and then somehow stretches to get Blackburn moving. Well, it's effective from Dermot Mee.
If he meant that is one hell of a pass.
It's the pass of the game, if he's meant that. Oh, that's done well for Manchester United too. And Ogunai's on the march. Options in the middle too. Picks out Fletcher. Fletcher's got a chance to get this away. Gets it to Mather. Mather with the effort. Manchester United are in front. What a passing move from this Manchester United side. One end to the other. And they're back in front. Blackburn 1, Manchester United 2.
Yeah, that's brilliant. It really is. Fair play to Habib Ogunai as well. But that all started with that wonderful chip pass from the goalkeeper. Yes, a little bit of fortune there, but this is a really good ball. He needed to make sure it was out of the reach of Adam Caddick, which it was. Goalkeeper will be disappointed after the game that he's had, that he's beaten at the near post, but take nothing away from the move. It was free-flowing. It was exactly like we saw in the first half. Lucas Houghton doesn't get close enough to Sam Mather to stop the ball going in, and again, like I said, he will be disappointed, Joe Hilton, that he's been beaten at his near post. But there's that bit of magic we were talking about that just can come to the fore at any one time, and that man there has done it for us. Still time to go yet, but
the break from the back's brilliant, isn't it? And I mean, we'll laud the chip from Dermot Mee.
Incredible.
That pass is brilliant. And this will be the change for Manchester United, and it will be Sam Mather, the goal scorer, who makes way. The scorer of the second one for Manchester United. I wonder whether that might have been just a step too far. He did immediately go down, didn't he?
Yeah. I think he must have felt something, that is for sure.
Well, let's hope they've taken the precaution of bringing Biancheri on and all will be well. Another good game from Sam Mather, though. He's looked dangerous all the way through.
He has.
Curley. Well, that stuck brilliantly, didn't it, with Ethan Ennis, who's moved out to the left-hand side. It comes to Fletcher. Fletcher's going to move this on to Biancheri. First touch of the game. He's been on less than 20 seconds, and he scores for Manchester United. It doesn't get more efficient than that. 3-1.
Wonderful. I mean, with your first touch as well, it's amazing. And talk about touch, that's a brilliant touch from Ethan Ennis. It really is. And then a little underlapping run from Jack Fletcher right into the path. And with all the goals that I'm expecting him to score this season, that will undoubtedly be one of the simplest ones. But it was also one of the most well worked. Brilliant. And that should be game set now for Manchester United. What a great moment for him.
Little shrug, and then he holds the number one up, and it's my first touch. That was my first touch. Absolutely brilliant. Still being battled for here. Now the whistle goes, and Manchester United will take all 3 points away from this game with Blackburn Rovers. Ethan Ennis opening the scoring for Manchester United. A brilliant cross from Malachi Sharp from a ball over the top. Then it was the equaliser, Tyjon, in the second half, causing Manchester United a little bit of trouble. And then came the quick-fire double. Sam Mather with the first. Brilliant work through the middle from him. A lovely counter-attacking goal. And then Gabe Biancheri, first touch, been on less than 20 seconds before he converted to make it 3-1 Manchester United. And 3 points well earned in Lancashire for this Manchester United side. They've been absolutely brilliant over the course of 90 minutes. A thoroughly entertaining affair. Full time, Blackburn Rovers 1, Manchester United 3.